What is going on, YouTube world? Austin Zaback here with another YouTube video. And in this video, I'm going to talk to you about something extremely important. Obviously, you probably saw the title of the video and the thumbnail of the video, which is finding buyers. But I'm going to give you a couple of different examples on why you would want to find cash buyers. Okay, so maybe you're interested in getting into real estate. Maybe you are already in real estate, or maybe you're in another industry, and for whatever reason, you are looking to find cash buyers in your local area or in whatever area, I guess basically in the country that you might be looking to find cash buyers in. Okay, but I will give you a couple of examples right now of why you would need to find cash buyers, and then I'm going to show you a really cool resource that you will have access to as well, which is actually going to be, if you type in topredata.com, will take you to, it'll actually give you a free trial by using my code rather than going to the regular website. So again, it is topredata.com to get here. And I'll put the link in the description down below as well. But let's go ahead and jump right into why you would need to find buyers. And that is, number one, you are a wholesaler, okay? If you're a wholesaler or looking to get into wholesaling real estate, a big reason why you would need to find buyers is essentially because obviously you need to sell your deals. Right now, there's numerous different ways of selling your deals, such as getting on Facebook, right? And going and getting into a Facebook group and networking with buyers or other, or buyers or other wholesalers, okay, to JV deals. So an example of this could be to literally pull up, I'll show you Phoenix Real Estate Investors Group. Obviously, I live in Phoenix, okay, so I live in Arizona, right? So there's going to be numerous different groups that you can join. Phenomenal way to find buyers, right? There's a million ways to find buyers, and I could just go through them one at a time, but I'm going to show you one specific way here in a minute, so definitely make sure you stay tuned for that. If you haven't already, go ahead and smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and again, make sure you stay to the end of the video, okay? Because again, the number one example of why you would need to find buyers is that you're a wholesaler. Another example is maybe you're a real estate agent, right? Maybe you have a client that is looking to sell a property for cash, and you need to connect them with a buyer. I can think of probably 100 different reasons of why you would need cash buyers in your database, right? Maybe you want to get a hold of the buyers and say, hey, you must be a fix and flipper. I'm a real estate agent. I would love to list your properties, right? So maybe rather than calling expireds and FSBOs and for sale by owners, you're now calling cash buyers and negotiating a deal with them, right? Saying, hey, look, when I work with investors, I give them an investor discount as a real estate agent. This is what I do, blah, 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 blah. And I'm going to list your property for 1% or 1.5% rather than 3% because we're going to do so much business. Okay, so again, I could sit here all night, right? And I could think of 1,000 reasons why you would want to find cash buyers. Okay, so again, we're going to go ahead and just jump right into it. But again, is topredata.com, okay? And then I'm actually going to log into my actual login. The system is called PropStream, okay? So, again, topredata.com will take you to a 7-day free trial of PropStream, okay? Which I'm going to log into right now. And I'm just going to kind of show you an example of how I'm going to be able to pull a cash buyers list in a moment, okay? In real time, right? Which is obviously, look, there's not a ton of people talking about this, okay, on YouTube, right? So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. I'm going to use just a random address here, okay, that I know here in Phoenix, okay. So let's go ahead and pull this up really quick, and I'm just going to show you what this would look and feel like. So, okay, boom, here's an address, and as you can see, here's where the property is right here. It's in Gilbert, Arizona, which is actually right about probably 20 or 30 minutes from where I live now, which is in Scottsdale, Arizona. Okay, so as you can see, there's 124 properties in this little area. I'm not exactly sure how the how this is pulling its data, right? So just kind of take that with a grain of salt, and remember that stay here for what we're about to talk about here in a minute, okay? 9 pre-foreclosures. Again, that's probably in that little bitty area, again, down here, okay? And it's probably also within a very short period of time. I mean, I would imagine that those 9 pre-foreclosures are like literally in that 1 square mile, okay? 6 auctions, 1 going into foreclosure. And as you can see here, we have 1,375 cash buyers, right, in that area. And again, I would imagine that this is pulling all the way back probably a year or maybe even 2 or more years. Okay, I don't know what exactly my settings are set at right now, but for the purpose of this video, I want to get into the nuts and bolts of it, right? I don't want you to be watching this video and to be bored and to jump off. Like, I want you to understand that there is millions and millions of dollars to be made by doing a business like this, right? Whether you're a real estate agent, whether you're a lender, a mortgage, a loan officer, right? Or you are a wholesaler. Maybe you're looking to get into multifamily syndication, right? Maybe you're looking to dabble in other areas of real estate, and I just encourage you to leverage this system that I'm talking about, right? It is a 7-day free trial, and it is just absolutely phenomenal. I mean, take a look at this for just a moment, okay? So let's go ahead and just look at this, right? These are all deals that have closed as a result of a cash buyer, okay? So again, let's just take, for example, this property right here. I'm gonna pull this up. This property, let's just go into here and do mortgage and transaction history, okay? As you can see here, this property actually closed January 7th of 2020, okay, so just closed, right? As you can tell here, it is February 2nd, right? So just a little bit less than a month ago, this property closed and recorded, and it was a cash deal, right? So, guys, what we have here in literally a matter of a couple of minutes, okay, is a cash buyer, as you can tell here. Here's the address right here, right? 1302 West Coral Reef Drive, Gilbert, Arizona, 85233, okay? And we can tell, again, with literally within a matter of minutes, right? Like now, I want you guys to remember, millions of dollars can be made by having access to data, right? They say now that data is more valuable than oil, okay? So this is a platform that can give you data like this, right? January 7th, closed all cash. As you can see here is a warranty deed, right? And here's the buyer's name literally right here. Now, what I want you to keep in mind is obviously we have to skip trace that data, right? So we've got to go now. Now we have a name, but we've got to skip trace that person's name to actually get a hold of Gammon Corp, right, which is probably a corporation, and say, hey, saw you bought a little condo here or a house here in Gilbert, Arizona, was just curious, blah, 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 right? Whatever your pitch is, okay? Again, if you just depending on why you're pulling the data for the cash buyers to begin with, right? So extremely, extremely simple to be able to do, right? So I'm going to go ahead and save that. I'm going to add this to a group, okay? Let's just go ahead and we're going to create a new group here, and I'm just going to say Gilbert Cash Buyer, okay? We're going to go ahead and save that. I'm going to close out of this all together, and then I'm actually going to go over here to this little tab called Skip Tracing, okay? So I'm going to go over here to Skip Tracing, and I'm going to go ahead and select phone numbers because I just want to get a phone number for that corporation, okay? And again, a lot of the times it'll be a single individual. You can even filter the single individuals versus like a corporation or an LLC, okay? Which you'd actually do right over here in this filter section, right? Which is a million things that you can do here, okay? So just keep that in mind. Sorry, guys, I'm jumping around here a little bit. But again, there's a million ways to filter that, okay? So just kind of keep that in mind. But anyways, going back over here to the phones, I'm going to click phone numbers, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select my contacts. I'm going to select my group, which is going to be Gilbert Cash Buyers for the purpose of this video. And I'm going to go ahead here and click, I'm going to go back up here, and I'm going to select my group, which is Gilbert Cash Buyers. And then I'm going to add selected contacts, say drop down below, and I'm going to go ahead and click done, right? Now I would go to next, and I would skip trace that data, okay? I want you to understand how quickly I was just able to pull that off, right? In a matter of a couple of minutes, I was able to log into a system, pull 1,375 cash buyers, okay? Right here, okay? Again, this is gonna be my subject property right in here, right? I think it's actually right here, number 1. And I was able to pull all of these cash buyers like that, right? Which is unbelievable, right? Unheard of. Now, there's a ton of things that you can do with this system, but I did just want to show you how to pull cash buyers, how to do it very quickly, and literally make it simple for you to understand that, guys, this is a no-brainer, right? You know, if you're looking to get into the business, if you're looking to figure out new ways to get data as a real estate agent, if you're looking to figure out new ways to get data as, you know, a loan officer, a mortgage officer, right? A real estate investor. Okay, maybe you are a fix and flipper, right? Maybe you're a fix and flipper and you're looking to get different types of data. Maybe you want to go direct to the seller, right? Whatever the case is, this is the alternative, right? This is the answer for you. Now, again, it's the alternative for doing stuff like this, right? Stuff like Facebook, stuff like Yelp, stuff like bandit signs, stuff like direct mail, things like that, right? We want to simplify your life for you. So get in here and play around with it a little bit, right? Look, these are all the different properties. I could literally select all the properties and I could skip trace them all at once, right? I could get all of their phone numbers. I could upload all of that data into a calling system, right? A system that would allow me to call multiple people at a time, okay? All the time, right? 24 hours a day, 3 dialers, right? Or 10 dialers or whatever it is, to literally be able to get a hold of all these different people, right? I could send a text message blast out. I could send a ringless voicemail blast out, okay? There's so many different ways that I can get a hold of this data. It is insane. So I hope that you got a ton of value from this video. I just wanted to hop on and kind of share this with you. Again, if you haven't already, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, and drop in the comment section down below what you would like to see in a future video. I would love to make it for you. Anything wholesaling related, anything ATM business related, or anything lifestyle or entrepreneurship related. Again, I would love to make a video like that for you, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video.